Okay, so I'm going to try and demonstrate how we can achieve an auto start loop using this device right here. So here we've got an RC-20XL phrase recorder, just a little old school loop station. And as you can see right now, I've got one guitar line going into it over here, and then one output, and of course the power. The output is running to this guy because I have it around, and my cat's trying to bother me, but that's fine. Now we've got several phrase selections. Right now I've got it turned to number 4. We can also see that there's a button here for auto start. Right now I do not have that selected. So what I'd like to do is demonstrate auto start. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. And now I'll try and rig this up where you can see what's happening. Don't really have a great way to hold up the camera here, but I'm trying. All right. Now I'm going to hit the record button. Now it is armed to record, and I'm just going to lay down something real silly. And now I hit that to stop it on beat, and it's looping. It also usually can infer the temperature or the tempo. So there's, a silly little something. So I'll turn the metronome back off, and I'll stop that by hitting the stop button. Now it's still showing me the tempo, so if I play again, I'll know where it's at. Right now this isn't saved or anything, but if I hit this, it's not going to be in record mode anymore. It's going to start playing, right? Alright, so that's fair enough. Now this isn't saved yet. I'm going to go ahead and save it. So to do that, I'm going to hit the right button, and it's kind of like blinking like, are you sure? And so now I'm going to hit right again, and you can see it blinks a little bit during the save, and now loop phrase is lit up. So let's take a closer look at that. So now we've got loop phrase lit up. Now it still says that we're on auto start, but just as before I saved it, if I hit this button, I'm not going to be in record mode. I'm going to be in playback mode. Right? I don't think I hit it hard enough. There it is. Alright, fine. So now I can't do auto start because there's already something there. If I was going to get into record mode, I would have to hit play and then record something else over it. So let's demonstrate that real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and got this really silly. I've got this piano stand acting as a camera stand, but okay, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and press play and then record a little something on top of it. Alright, so now it's got a dumb little bass line, and it kind of sucks, but anyways. So now that is sitting over top of it. If I was to navigate away, go to a different loop phrase, then I would lose it, but I'm going to go ahead and just write it again. So now it's asking, am I sure? I'm going to say yes. Now it's written, and if I hit play, it's going to play all that back, same as before. And it still remembers the tempo. Okay. Now, how can I get back to a place where I have auto start? Well, basically I just have to clear this track entirely. So let's take a look at this loop phrase button again, or light. So if I flip through, you can see I have something recorded on 1, and then slot 2 is empty, 3 is empty, 4 is the one we were just working on, 5's got, I'm not sure, something else going on, and then several of these actually have factory built in, so I'll go ahead and press play on one of these. Okay, so that's not us. That's just whatever's in there. All right, so now back on 4. Let's double check this is still the silly thing we had from before. All right, so the way to start this over is I'm going to hit this button here. It says exit, but underneath it says shift. And so just like if I was doing like a capital letter on a keyboard, I'm gonna hold down shift. When I hold this down, that's shift. And then I'm gonna press this one, which is normally right, but when I'm holding shift, it's gonna be delete. So now it's saying, it's blinking like we're about to delete some stuff. But look, loop phrase is still lit up. There's still sound here. To save the fact that we are deleting it, I have to hit the right button. And now it's gone. Loop phrase is no longer lit up. And now we are back to the drawing board. So now I can go ahead and arm this for recording. And now I'm right back to auto start. So I'm going to go ahead and lay a new thing down real quick just for funsies. This is a song I used to play with my grad school band. And I can't hear anything, so what happened? Oh man, I really thought I had it. All right, I am clearing, I'm writing. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. So, we can still hear the guitar. Levels all look fine. I'm arming this to record. I think maybe I just have to be a little bit more careful before I start. Make sure it doesn't pick up any stray sounds. All right, now here we go. And there we go. Now we've got the new loop. You may have also noticed that when it went from waiting for me to record up to actually recording, this red light went from blinking to solid. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clear so that we can see that real quick. All right, so now we're empty again. It's gone. If I press the record side, then I'm armed to record. Now look what happens if I just make some noise. Okay, well now it's recording. So it went from armed to record into record. If I hit this, I think I'm just going to get that same noise back. Not a very interesting loop, but there you have it. So to sum up, I can save whatever I've got by hitting right, and now it's like, are you sure? And I say, yes, please. Now it's saved. If I press play, it will play. Well, this loop is terrible, so I'm going to stop it. I'm also going to hit shift delete, and now it's ready to delete, and I'm going to save the deletion like this. Now it is all clear, and if I hit the left button for record, we are ready to record anew. So that is that. Hope that clears some things up, and that's all for now.